Okay, today we're going to talk about the USB port, which on some computers there's a chance of breaking it, and it can happen by just misuse of it. Like, for example, draw too much current, and it could overdraw the computer's USB port, and then it could break it. I had one computer, the one time first one had it. They didn't actually break the computer, it just made the port not usable no more. And that made it we couldn't hook nothing up to that USB port, and hook it up to a different port. And that's not good. Another thing, the next one I had, next computer I had, I hooked it up to it, and then all of a sudden, I forgot what I was doing that day, but anyway, it messed up the computer and it made it where you couldn't even turn it on no more. Now, there's a way of fixing it. Not fixing it, I mean, there's a way of preventing that from happening, and we're going to talk about that in this video. So join me in this video where we talk about on how to prevent this from happening. Okay, now what we got here, we got the circuit I'm talking about that we're going to build. And not today, won't be building it. Sometime in the future we will be soon. Once we get the parts ordered, we're going to build this simple circuit. What you'll need is a USB extension cord. We have to have one end that you can plug your USB device into, and the other end that goes to the computer. Then you need a fuse holder and a half amp fuse. Now, if this was USB 3.0, you could use 1 amp fuse. 3.0 USB, I can handle more current than 500 milliamps. But for USB 2.0 and 1.1, we're going to use a half amp fuse. You can see it's right there. It's in between pin 1, which pin 1 is a power line, your positive 5 volts that goes from the computer to the USB device. And in between it, there's a fuse. Now, it happens when this thing draws too much current, that fuse will blow, and it will break the connection between the device and the computer, and it'll save it from breaking. And that should work pretty well. They can get fuses. They don't have to, I got them getting like 50 fuses from All Electronics for $10. It's not that expensive. I have also looked up on it. Someone that was going to try to build was someone think about the same way, but said he was using like really fancy ship mount crap I didn't like. And the thing about ship mount crap, it's hard to put together. It's not going to be something you're going to be able to put together real easily. I mean surface mount by that. The same thing, I call it that, but anyway. So anyway, what we got, so we're going to do this a simpler way. This is simple. This you don't have to buy it from online. You can go to your radioshack and get the parts. You get the cord, get the holder, probably get the fuse. But the thing is, you do it that way, you won't be able to get very many fuses to replace it with. So anyway, this will protect pretty well. Now, this will protect the data lines. I don't think that one did anything with the data lines. Didn't say anything in it. While I was reading on it about it. Only thing I think protected it was the power line. Okay, here we got is the thing I was talking about earlier. It's not the one I'm building. It's the one that I found on the internet that's similar to what I'm doing, except it's resettable. And it needs a lot more components on it. It's not that easy. As you can see, a lot of ship mount crap in it. Anyway, and it's from Sweden, so it's not So it's probably not going to be anything useful unless you live in Sweden and you'll be able to get it. You can probably get it from here in the United States. You just have to wait a long time or for it to come into the mail. When it's just better off just buying a fuse holder and a fuse. I mean, I can get all electronics fuses for like 20 cents each. 5 of them. And I can get 50 of them for like $10. Not that expensive. And 50 of them will last a long time.
You think I'm cruel, Miss Abbott, but I love my daughter. Maybe I shouldn't have had
It has features like 0 volt over voltage protection, visual 0 volt warning by LED, 0 overcurrent protection, microcontroller, microprocessor control. Yeah, I use PIC in it. Mode 1 equals. Another way to probably do it if you're going to do it with setables, use Arduino. But then again, why use that for it? It's be hard switching over to.
Do you know how they were handled?
From the detective's report, it appears the room was.
You might be able to do it with Arduino, but the thing is, I'm not going to do Arduino because it's expensive, and it's also.
Katie had also applied for a job.
Just why did she use Arduino for that? When you can use it for other things, that you get 2 of them, that makes sense.
She and Danny filled out the application together.
Now, Miss Cabot,
Anyway,
you could have declined to testify.
and that's about it for it. So we have to stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you want to see it come up in action, because I will be ordering that part soon. So the parts for the fuse holder and the fuses and stuff like that. To put this USB fuse thing together so you can protect the serial port, the USB port, from firing by putting too much current to it or something bad happens on the power rail. Well, I think that's it for now. So thanks for watching. If you like it,